We got a heavy box today. Hey guys, welcome back to Technology, and in today's video we've got some new filament. Yay! So as you can see, we got some new box today. Came in a couple days ago, and just now I got around to opening this up. I don't know, apparently what's in here is filament. Got a message from Overture 3D just a couple of months ago. I posted a video of their PLA and their PETG. Today they're sending me some more of their PETG. This time it's some of the clear. They're clear. So let's open this box up, take a look at it. Amazon always packs their boxes, and Amazon always packs their stuff in giant boxes. And wow, packed right to the top. Oh, we got a message or something. Let's see that. Just an order information thing. You guys don't need to see that. Let's see. Overture filaments. Okay, so right here we got blue. The blue, they told me that they sent me two other, a blue and a red for another video I'll be doing on troubleshooting. We also got the PETG, and here's the transparent. They sent me two transparents with one blue and one red. So this is the red. And the last one in there we have is the, let's see, transparent, another transparent. Okay, let's put this box aside. Okay, so one transparent and the other. I think you guys already saw the video of the other, well, let me correct that camera a bit. I think you guys already saw the video of the other PETGs I did. So I'm not going to unbox these two today, but I'll leave the video or the link for the video of the PETG review that I did in the description below. Put these ones aside. Sorry guys, but have some allergies recently. First of all, I hope you guys are doing well recently. But yeah. Back to what I was saying, hope you guys are doing well in this uncertain time. Let's get into this box. Okay, so this is the first transparent. And we get greeted with the same stuff that we saw some other times in our Overture boxes. Get that off. We have Overture. This, I figured out what this was for. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's for leveling your bed. You put this underneath the nozzle, and you can level it then. Get your little frequently asked questions chart. And we also get the buildtak. I really like this about Overture. They always supply you with a 20 by 20 centimeter little build plate adhesion thing. I have a bit of a bigger printer, so this will fit on mine. It's just that I won't be able to use the whole plate, but usually I don't make things that are bigger than 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Occasionally I do, but that's not really a big problem. I think I've only done it once. And we get the spool. Comes in this same this same silver packaging, and I think this might be for preventing moisture from getting in. I don't know why they wouldn't do this with the PLA too. PLA doesn't really change properties whenever it gets moisture into it. PETG on the other hand does, so I don't know, it might be more expensive to package them in these, but good thing that they're doing it. Ooh. You guys heard that? Let's open this up. Ooh, scraped my hand with this knife. Okay. Open this up some more, put the knife down. Okay. Same similar spool, but we can see it's clear. Okay. Oh, there goes the silica gel. Put this in my silica gel collection. Okay, so here we are. The Clear PETG. Looks a little shiny. And what they told me is whenever you're printing it, don't expect a very clear product. Or it's going to be like transparent, but not completely. It's due to the principle of FDM printing. It's not going to come out completely clear. There's going to be a little bit of whenever the layers stick together, there's going to be a little bit of bubbles in between, and it's not going to be completely clear. This is the case for most clear filaments. There are some that do produce a very clear product, but that's at a very high expensive price, and you often have to have another chamber or an extra step to printing with those kind of filaments. But as you can see, it is definitely clear. Got little thing, and it is wound properly, and you can see my finger through. Taking a closer look at the box, we got the weight in grams left, meters, temperature for the stuff. 80 to 90 degrees Celsius. I think that was updated. I think last time it was like 50, 70. The length and the weight. Bubble free, clog free, tangle free, compatible with most 3D printers. Consistency in diameter, or consistent diameter of plus and minus 0.05 millimeters. So pretty good. Last time I checked that. We'll check it again, but last time I checked it was pretty good. 0.07 millimeter. It was 0.75 millimeters for pretty much the whole time. Other than that, pretty good box. Once again, I do really enjoy the fact that they supply you with one of these, so you can get right to printing as soon as you get this filament. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's starting off with 3D printing, because it gets you started with the buildtaks. Often prints don't stick to the bed without any extra adhesion. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. If you're getting a Prusa i3, it already comes with a removable bed, but I'm assuming you could just stick this onto the removable bed, and it would probably just flex with it. So, pretty good. Pretty good unboxing. Let's get into the printing setup and everything else. I opened up the other one off camera, and something's caught my eye. The new one, I think I got a different batch, because this one, I don't know if you can see it, but this one's a little more clear than this one. This one has a little bit of a matte finish. Nothing too big, but we'll see the differences in the test. I'll print test models with 2, and I'll label roll A, roll B, and we'll see the differences. Probably not going to make a really big difference once it comes out of the printer, but just something I thought I would note before I started printing. So I'm back with all the test models. Finally, I printed out 5 test models to test with this filament. As you can see, I have all 5 of them right here. Let's start off with the first one. First one was the benchy, of course, and a little slightly underwhelming. Though this is a common thing with PETG, it's just not very detailed. But as you can see, it is. No, I wouldn't say transparent, but translucent, because you can see the light's definitely coming through. You can see with my hand that the light is definitely coming through. That's why I decided to record the video in this kind of setup, so that the light's coming through. We don't have too much light right now, though, because it's raining. So a pretty nice first print. There was moderate around about a string, not too much that you can't handle it. Though it is clear. I really like the shaft up here. The shaft up here, it's really clear looking, or not the shaft, the little smokestack. Really nice looking. You can see the light through it. Very clean. This print looks pretty clean. It's kind of hard to see in camera, but it was a pretty clean print. Like, whenever you feel it, it's very smooth. So pretty good first print, and there's no failures, no missed extrusion layers, all pretty good. Second thing I printed was this little cup. So on the outside it looks pretty fine, but once you go onto the inside, it is quite rough. But once again, you see the little infill pattern, and my hand does block it, so it is actually translucent. So if you put like a liquid in there, I bet you could see the color of the liquid through. So pretty cool, though a little rough on the inside. I did clean up a bit of stringing, but it's hard to see in camera. It's a little rough. These, as I mentioned before, these two, the two spools had a different, they were slightly different. One of them seemed a little more murky than the other. So I labeled one spool A and spool B. Spool A being the more murky one. These two are printed by spool B. Spool A. The next one was printed by spool B. This was spool B, and I barely saw any difference within the filament. The outside of this feels like butter smooth. Like I can, except for some spots like here, it feels really nice. The inside, though, it's I don't know what happened down here, but quite rough, quite rough. Next print, I did this little owl. This one came out really outstanding, very, very detailed. It's hard to see in these lighting conditions, but I can tell you from what I feel, it is very, very, very detailed. There's no missed extrusion, no fuzziness. It's just very smooth. And the only thing I have to complain, there's two things I have to complain about this print, actually. It's not very clear. It's a little bit translucent. But it ripped off part of my buildtak. So I had to replace my buildtak on my 3D printer, and this time I actually used one of the Overture ones, and I can tell you the Overture one is pretty high quality. I haven't had any troubles with it. It's staying very clean. Prints are easy to remove. So pretty good for that. It is a little smaller than my actual build print volume, but I don't usually print full volume, so I stuck it on there anyways. Final print I did was this vase model. The outside is outstanding. The inside, once again, we see all that stringing. This seems to be a common problem with PETG itself. So that's something you're going to have to expect with PETG. And it is translucent. I wouldn't really say these prints are transparent, but these prints are pretty good. I would definitely recommend this filament to anyone who's looking for a clear filament. So what do I think about this filament? Overall, this filament is pretty good. I would recommend it to pretty much anyone who wants to get started with Clear PETG. It's not the clearest of all PETGs, but still pretty good. Structural wise, it's pretty strong. Visually, not too good. It's a little cloudy than I was expecting, and it was a little rough. But overall, it's pretty good. You get a lot. You get what you pay for. Like, I really enjoy that you get the buildtak with it, and you get a full kilogram, and all this is for like $20. That's a pretty good price. I'd probably find it pretty hard to beat because PETG is one of the more expensive plastics, and this one comes at a very low price, and it has all these other things that they add in with the filament. I'm not very good at printing PETG. I've only printed it a couple of times, so you might get varying results depending on your printer. I don't have I wouldn't say high-end printer, but you probably could get better results, maybe by raising the temperature a bit, or baking it for a little longer just to get more of the water out. But overall, pretty good. I would definitely buy it again, and I would recommend it to pretty much anyone. So thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.